It's early Tuesday morning here in Carrollton, Texas. Soon we're going to be installing this 4-unit MU complex here in the Space Master Yard in Carrollton. These units were manufactured without shipping walls. They're in the engineering study, it was discovered that shipping walls weren't necessary. The building's also clear span. It's a wood frame, but it is clear span. These units over here have had the 2x taken off. Dennis, how long did it take to strip the 2x4 and the other material from this first unit?
I think we could probably do a mate line, both sides, in 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Okay. Or better, huh? John, what do you think about this shipping walls being deleted?
It's making a lot simpler.
It is, isn't it? We got the Houston boys watching from a distance. The Dallas guy is helping. It's 7:55 in the morning. Okay, so we're ready to get going. The time is 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to try to put this fourplex together today. There are some things that each one of us needs to help with. Dennis, I think you told me yesterday that you want for you and John to concentrate on the blocking and leveling of the buildings, and us guys will concentrate on putting the backer rod inside the building, doing the roof cap and the interior trim. And when you see the interior trim and the exterior trim, how it's been designed, it goes together very quickly, so it's not complicated. John, where are we going to start here?
We're going to start on this is modular D because why we're starting there is because that's the highest point of the ground, and naturally you want to start so that when you're blocking that once you get to this point, this will be your high point. That's your lowest point right there.
Okay, and the only thing that's been done so far is the stripping of the first 3 units. We haven't stripped this mate line here as of yet because I want to time it. I want to show you guys just how quickly the stripping and the 2x4 comes off that wall. It used to be that was a 2 or 3 hour job per unit, and Dennis says he can do 15 minutes each side, half hour total for a mate line. So we've really sped that process up.
Speed that process up. I mean, is it...
Well, we've used double-headed nails, Dean, that you can get on with a hammer and pull them off very quickly. They used to use staples, and they used to put 1,000,000 staples in each piece of wood, and it would take forever to pull them off.
See if y'all get a 1260, you can be done. You can go back to the office.
Okay, and we're just going to put the blocks and some shimming material and 2x on top of that.
Right.
And then jack up the weight of the building off the tires, right?
Jack the pressure of the tires, get the pressure off, and stack up some 2x's in between this distance here to your I-beam. Then you let your jack down, and all your weight will be on your roller. Then you pull it over with the come-along.
And how many rollers are we going to use?
3. 2, 1 on either side back here behind the tires, and 1 on the hitch.
One on the hitch end, which is up here.
Yeah. Dennis.
Hey, John?
Yes, sir.
Have you got workman's compensation coverage to be underneath there?
Me? Well,
You think
Dennis
so?
John said I do.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay, we got the first 2 units rolled together. And here it's 8:47. And our tear out team here are removing the walls, and the nails are going to go into the bucket, right guys?
Right into the bucket.
You guys rolled this over and I wasn't paying any attention. That went quick, huh?
Yeah. And you got good tools.
Got to have your finger on ready when we working.
What are you doing now? Moving it back?
Yeah, roll it back just a tad.
Oh, okay.
When you get it back, I'm gonna snug it now. I'm doing that good, man.
Oh, he'll fight.
That's just about.
Yeah, you want to go a little bit past it?
Yeah.
That's
That's about right there. are darn near bang on. All we got to do is cut the plastic here for our opening. We can have a look.
We're trying to make the nail man job easier. We're not making too many nails.
Right? You think we should do, you tell me what you think, just to take an input that way, get this thing up, even angle. Okay guys, what are we doing here?
Bolting the floor together.
And that's going to get the floor snugged up together and keep the buildings from coming apart in case they settle, right?
Right.
Okay. What we have here is closed cell backer rod. The closed cell, then, means that it won't absorb water. Okay. Now we're going to push this backer rod down in the crack, down the full mate line, and also down the end walls. What's the best?
I mean, you're not doing your job very well.
What's the main advantage of this seal-proof that you guys can see so far, besides time?
You don't put holes in the roof.
You don't put holes in the roof, that's exactly right.
I don't think you have to put it so close to the edge.
Okay, in our fourth unit, we're still trying to get it leveled.
Sealing up in place, we've gone in and as you can see we put lag bolts, which will be hidden by your batten strip. And it won't be...
So here we are at 1:30 and we start 8 o'clock this morning. So we're about five and a half hours into our setup, right Dennis? We're going to do the ceiling battens now.
Hey, get your thing on.
Okay, this ceiling board is simply a 4-inch batten that's painted white.
There you go.
And we're going to fasten it to the ceiling using finish nails.
Stick the cell in the trailer, Dan. I was going to start a setup company, but I guess not.
Again, it's a construction office and it doesn't need to look beautiful. Okay, so 3 mate lines in this 4-plex. We got floor plate, wall battens, and ceiling battens, and that's it for trim work. There isn't any other trim work. Doesn't that seem simple?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I think we can do the trim work in this whole building if we were half decent carpenters in about an hour.
You got a mate line right there.
Just think if we had 3 more guys like Dan. We could do this real quick.
You'd hit your sales quota for the region, wouldn't you?
Oh, jeez. Well, okay. All right, guys. How about the exterior trim? Where are we at on that?
Well, come on outside, Jim, and let's show you how we've done that exterior trim.
Oh,
Is that not
The view of the proud Space Masters.
you guys haven't even started out here.
I'm really feeling good about this trim. I mean, how many...
Okay, we've got 2 of the exterior joiners on, and we're just getting set to put the last one on this end of the building. We need to, we got the back rod on the 2nd mate line, and we're just doing the back rod on the 3rd mate line, and it'll take about a half an hour to seal-proof both mate lines. Time for a Coke break, I guess. Except for some real minor trim work, these J-rails up top there, and Dennis is up on the roof finishing up the mate line joiners. It's 2:17 in the afternoon and we're done. And we've done that in about 6 hours. And we had lunch. And although there was about 6 guys doing the work, only 2 guys were really working hard and the rest of us. John?
Yep.
Don't you think that a good 3-4 man crew could put this together in one day?
Very easily. Yeah, as long as you have a good accessible
Level side?
You know, and the side is
It's going to be Texas code, Colorado code. What else did we do? Louisiana Fire Marshal?
Yeah, Louisiana Fire Marshal's on this also.
Right. And we can go up to about 3,000 square feet, I think we figured, didn't it?
And that has been used up to probably 10 or 11 units on a construction site.
10 or 11?